Hi everyone, Abby here, and welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Now today, as requested by many of you, I'm going to be comparing the Garmin Venu 3S to the Garmin Forerunner 265S. I'm going to go over the major similarities, differences, and let you guys know which one I prefer as well. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly and so you can help the channel grow. So I have done full reviews on both of these smartwatches, so if you're looking to get some more information, you want more of a deep dive review, you can find both of those reviews coming up at the top right and also linked in the description below for you to check out when you're done watching this. So before I dive into the differences, let's cover the spec similarities so you guys can get an idea of what these watches have in common. So both of these smartwatches have an AMOLED color display. They both can track a variety of workouts and activities like running, walking, yoga, swimming, and they both actually have open water swimming if you want to go swim out in a lake in the ocean, as well as pool swimming. They both have built-in GPS. They also both have music storage and download ability, so you can download hundreds of songs, podcasts, and more on here. They can track your steps, your sleep, your stress, your calories burned, your floors climbed. They both have Garmin Pay built in for contactless payments on the go. These smartwatches both came out in 2023. They also go for the exact same price of $599.99 Canadian and $449.99 American. And I've gone ahead and listed a bunch more things on screen for you. If you're liking this video and finding it helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. So one of the major spec differences between both of these smartwatches is the design. Now they both definitely look different, with the Venu 3S kind of having more of like I'd say a pretty design. It has that stainless steel bezel. It looks a little bit more sleek. Where the Forerunner 265S has a more sporty vibe. You know, you could see those buttons on there, that black bezel, and bands are definitely different. The Forerunner 265S has Forerunner's, traditional bands where you have holes everywhere, which is fantastic for airflow. Your band doesn't really get all sweaty. And the Venu 3S has a silicone band with less holes in there. It does look a little bit more sleek, but functionally wise, this band does get a little bit more sweaty when you are working out. When it comes to the displays here, the Venu 3S has a larger display than the Forerunner 265S. The Venu 3S has a 1.2-inch display, where the Forerunner has a 1.1-inch display. Just a little bit bigger there, so you are able to read content just that much bigger, which can be helpful for you if you don't have the best eyesight. When I am wearing them, they're both very comfortable to wear. They both feel just about the same. There's about a gram difference between them. They're both very lightweight. They're comfortable to wear in my opinion. So another difference between these smartwatches would be the speakers. Now both of these do have built-in speakers, but they function very differently. So the Forerunner 265S, the speaker here kind of just works for different audible tones and little beeps and stuff on the smartwatch. So feedback if you're working out, or it can go off during an alarm or a timer. Where on the Venu 3S, that speaker gives you that stuff. You get little beeps and little tones for feedback, but you can also use the speaker to play music directly off of the watch here, which I think is awesome. A lot of smartwatches don't have that feature even when they have speakers built in. So another difference between both these smartwatches would be activity tracking. Now, the Forerunner here and the Venu both track an abundance of activities. So both of them track your basics like running, walking, yoga, swimming, but it kind of depends on what activities you do. So the Forerunner tracks more running activities, but both of them do a fantastic job at tracking activities. If you're looking to see a full list of everything they track, you can check out my full review on both of these, which is linked in the description below for you. Now, another difference between both these smartwatches would be smart features. So the Venu 3S has an abundance of smart features. The Venu 3S has voice assistant built in, which is super helpful when it comes to doing things for you, just like it is on your phone, whether that be sending text messages, setting a timer, alarm, etc. It also does have the ability to make calls directly from your smartwatch. You can just speak directly from the watch with the built-in speaker and mic there. The Forerunner doesn't have those features. So another difference between both of these smartwatches is the battery life. Now the Forerunner 265S has a quoted battery life up to 15 days. And the Venu 3S has a quoted battery life up to 10 days. Now with my usage, I've gotten on average 7 days of battery life with the Venu 3S and 12 days of battery life with the Forerunner 265S. Now, both of these have really good battery lives, with that Forerunner, you know, being amazing. I charge that once every other week. The Venu I charge once a week. Fantastic. The less I have to charge my smartwatch, the better. So another difference between both these smartwatches would be the operation. So both of these are touchscreen smartwatches, but the Forerunner actually is button operated as well. So with the Forerunner, you can go ahead and use button only operation, or you can do a combination of touchscreen and button operation. So that could be really beneficial for those of you out there who don't like touchscreen. One of the benefits of a button operated smartwatch is that you can use the buttons to navigate. If your hands are sweaty, if your hands are wet, if you're wearing gloves, you can use the button operation. With the touchscreen, that's not the case. But with touchscreen smartwatches, super quick and easy to swipe and use them. So both of them have their advantages and disadvantages, but I think the Forerunner is awesome here for having both of those available. So I've gone ahead and listed on screen a summary of some spec differences for you guys. Some I've mentioned, some I haven't mentioned yet. Just for those of you guys wondering, you know, a bit more of what differences they had, I have them on screen for you. All right, guys, so when it comes to which smartwatch is best for you, well, that depends on a couple of factors. Now, if you're someone who you want the ability to track an abundance of running data, you are a runner, you're someone who maybe you want to go into doing triathlons, you want to have the ability to see as much running metrics as possible, you're someone who you want longer battery life, you want to have suggested daily workouts, you want a smartwatch that looks a little bit more sporty, then I think the Forerunner 265S could be a great option for you. Now, if you're someone who you want a smartwatch that looks a little bit more stylish, if you're someone who you want to have a larger display, you want to be able to use voice assistant, you want to be able to take calls directly off of your smartwatch, and you're someone who does maybe more of gym activities, you're not a huge runner, and you're not really looking to get a huge amount of running data, then I think the Venu 3S could be a great option for you. Now, when it comes to me and which one I prefer, I would go with the Garmin Venu 3S. Now, personally, I just really like the design of the Venu 3S. I think it looks really stylish, really sleek. It's something that I can really dress up and down, and it tracks everything I need it to. I am not the hugest runner out there, so I'm fine just having, you know, my basic running profiles, and having voice capability and the speaker and stuff is a really handy feature. I don't really use the voice assistant all that much, to be honest, but the speaker, I really do like that I can play music directly off the Venu 3S. All right, guys, so that's my opinion here. Let me know which smartwatch you prefer down in the comments below. And if you're looking to pick up the Garmin Venu 3S or the Garmin Forerunner 265S, I've gone ahead and left some links down in the description for you to use. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, just go ahead and drop a comment below. I do read all the comments, so I definitely get back to you. And this is my last video of 2024 coming out on New Year's Eve. So for those of you guys watching this point in the video, thanks for rocking with me. And I hope you have a fantastic, healthy, safe, fun New Year's Eve and a happy new year. I will be seeing you guys in 2025. You're gonna be seeing a lot more content from me then. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.